Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad sides and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the brave.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello, family, friends, staff, and most importantly, hello, Tigers. My name is Yana Bedoya, and it is an honor to be here, both as your commencement speaker and as a Harmony alumni. I am saddened that you were not able to participate in a traditional graduation ceremony or in your senior activities as you had dreamed of and waited for all these years. However, reassure yourself that today is not about the ceremony or missed activities. Instead, today is about your accomplishments and finishing high school. To the class of 2020, we are proud of how well you have handled the given circumstances. Keep pushing forward. Tough times do not last, tough people do. Today is an emotional day for all of you. You are at the end, but also at the beginning of a chapter in your life. Graduating from high school is an exciting feeling. As exciting as it may be, if you are feeling nervous, overwhelmed, anxious, scared, etc., please know that it is normal and okay. Those feelings may become stronger as you realize you are leaving Harmony. Whether you attended Harmony for one semester or a couple of years, I want you to remember that if you ever need a hand, Harmony will be there, because that is what family does. Now, as you depart from Harmony and start your new chapter, I want to be honest with you and warn you that it won't be easy, but also not impossible. In order to provide you with the best advice, I reached out to a few people to figure out what they would have liked to know or been informed of as high school graduates. I hope our advice is helpful through your journey. There will be obstacles and challenges thrown your way, which may make you feel overwhelmed. Do not allow those obstacles or challenges hinder you from becoming the individual you dream of. Do not stop following your dreams or your goals because someone doesn't agree with you. Do not allow what others think affect your decisions in life. Do not assume you cannot attend college due to financial reasons. Please know there are various options. If in the end you decide you cannot attend, remember that it is never too late to start or pick up where you left off. You will find yourself sacrificing quality time with your family and friends. Whatever you do, do not quit. Instead, push through and show everyone your Harmony spirit. The following statement is the one I can relate with the most. Do not assume that the major or career path you enroll in will be the same when you graduate. Studies show that 50% to 70% of undergraduate students change their majors at least once, and the majority changes their majors at least 3 times. 10 years ago, I was ecstatic to be attending the University of Texas at Arlington as an engineering student. I had always dreamed of becoming a successful Hispanic woman in the engineering field since I was in the 7th grade. After the first year, I came to realize that becoming an engineer was no longer an interest. However, my parents kept pressuring me to continue since changing my major would delay my graduation. As a first-generation student, I didn't know any better and continued. Eventually, I dreaded going to class, but at the same time, I didn't want to disappoint my parents. After becoming sick due to excessive stress from continuing something I disliked, I had to take a break from school for a semester. During the break, I finally decided to tell my parents that I was not returning as an engineering student. Although it broke my heart to disappoint them, I had to do what was best for myself. After careful consideration, I changed my major to criminal justice. Yes, such a drastic change, but a well-made decision. Also, since I had already taken various math classes, I took advantage of that and pursued a math minor as a backup plan. In the end, my graduation year had been delayed, yet I reached my goal. Even if your graduation year is delayed from changing majors or any other unexpected event, there is nothing wrong with that. Better late than never. After graduating with my bachelor's degree in criminology and criminal justice, I worked with the Dallas County Juvenile Department for about 4 years. During my tenure at the Juvenile Department, I started at the bottom as a juvenile residential officer, became a certified probation officer, completed my master's degree in juvenile justice, and worked my way up as a shift supervisor. When I was graduating from high school, I never imagined myself working at the juvenile department, but working there guided me to inner growth. I believe that the challenges, obstacles, and mistakes I overcame during the past 10 years guided me to where I am. Now, I am employed by Harmony Public Schools as a secondary math teacher. What I learned through my journey is that a degree will not always define where you should or will work. You will choose to work where you feel at home. I look back and I wouldn't do anything differently throughout my journey. I am glad I did not listen to someone else's opinion and fought for what I wanted to do. Remember this, our plans do not always turn out how we imagined, but the outcome will be so much better. Everything happens for a reason. No matter what path you decide to take, each of you will experience life at your own pace, and you will reach your potential when the time is correct. In the meantime, accomplish and voice what you deem is best for you and society. To the class of 2020, continue to carry your Harmony values and spirit wherever life may take you. Today is a success you truly deserve. It is an achievement you have truly earned. I congratulate you on your success and wish you all the best for your future. Well done, Tigers.
For the HBS scholarship has been really helpful just because although my tuition is free, I still have to pay for like flights, I still have to pay for like food, clothes, books, and books are like the most expensive thing in college. I don't know why.
It was just an open door to find out a little bit more about what I could do with my degree, and then just the basic advice, like what professors to take, what not to take.
Well, they really helped me find the buildings because I was really lost at first.
So we like to work with our interns and our graduates to bring them into programs such as Grow Your Own Teacher program.
Previously, the program was only open to education majors, but in the last year, they opened it up to all majors. And I really liked the experience in the classroom, being hands-on with the students.
Students haven't gone through the same process of, okay, now I graduated high school, now what do I have to do? I have to get into college, and I have to adjust to the whole process.
The community that Harmony builds, the family, I cherish the family, the support system that I have now.
It might not be one major thing that stood out to me, but it was a lot of small things along the way that really just added up, and I really appreciate now looking back on it.
I feel that I was at home. Yeah, that's why I'm back.
Hello, Harmony Science Academy class of 2020. My name is Haris Jelani, and I'm so grateful to have this opportunity to speak as your class valedictorian. I'd like to start off by thanking my friends, family, God, and anyone else who's helped me over the past 4 years and even longer. I wouldn't be half the man I am without any of you. I'd also like to reach out special thanks to all of the teachers who have supported me, taught me, and watched me grow throughout high school. Thank you, Mr. Option, for all of the Saturdays you sacrificed so we could goof off in the solar car workshop. Thank you, Coach Parrish, for turning a blind eye whenever I'd come in the gym to play basketball for a few minutes. Thank you, Mr. Kabachi, for putting up with me for 5 years straight, teaching me math from algebra to calculus, and most of all, for always having a full snack drawer. And thank you to any other teacher who's played any sort of role in my education so far. I'm pretty sure if you told any of us last year what 2020 was going to be like, we'd laugh in your face. I mean, who could have guessed we'd go through a worldwide pandemic, economic collapse, protests in every major city, and a complete disruption of normal life all in 6 months, right? But that's not what this speech is about. I can go back and reminisce about the past year, or really all 4 of the past years that we've been through together, but instead, I'm going to look towards the future. Looking around me, metaphorically, I see future doctors, engineers, teachers, artists. I see people who are going to change the world. I mean, I know that sounds cliche, but really, who better to change the world than us? Right now, as 17 and 18-year-olds, we're facing problems that previous generations didn't have to face until they were much older. We are the most informed, interconnected, and socially active generation, and success undoubtedly lies within all of our futures. But to have success like that, there's a few important ideals that we have to keep close to us, which I'll state at risk of sounding cliche again. Be tomorrow's positive image. Let your actions speak for you. Keep true to yourself. Work hard, understand your limits, and leave a trail to success that others will follow for generations to come. As a President Scholar at Georgia Tech, there's 4 pillars of humanity that we are expected to uphold at all times: leadership, service, progress, and scholarship. In truth, these 4 pillars apply to pretty much every person on this earth. We should strive to be leaders in our community, serve those around us, work towards the progress of the human race, and constantly be improving upon our scholarship. These are lofty ideals to be sure, but ones which I believe each of us is truly capable of mastering. Anyways, I know all this talk about success and social activism might sound intimidating, but it's also important to realize that we are, after all, still pretty young, and it's okay not to know exactly what you want to do. Honestly, if any of us did have our entire lives mapped out at this point, I'd be a little concerned. I may be the one giving this speech, but trust me, I have no more better idea than you guys what I want to do with my life. Whether you're going to college, entering the workforce, taking a gap year, whatever, the events that are held in the next few years are a total mystery, and it's up to us to make the most of them. Things aren't always going to go our way. All of us are going to be making a bunch of important decisions over the upcoming years, and some of them are going to turn out to be mistakes. Our plans for the future will be turned on their heads. What is important is how we bounce back from these events and how we better ourselves by taking failures in stride. I know I said I was going to look towards the future and ignore the past, but I think it's fitting to wrap up this valedictory address with a glance back at it. We're a small class, just 50 of us, and I feel like I can count each and every one of you as a friend. Through all of the drama, the standardized tests, the projects and assignments, the college applications, and every other obstacle high school has thrown at us, we've stuck together, and it's that sense of camaraderie which has made these past 4 years that much better. Feels like just yesterday that I was nervously sitting on the basketball court waiting for the tip, singing terribly at karaoke night, or even just messing around in the cafeteria with my friends. People say high school is the best 4 years of your life. I'd say they're wrong. High school is the best 4 years of our lives so far. Class of 2020, I'm so proud of all of us for making it this far, but our work is far from done yet. It is up to all of us to make a difference, to leave a positive legacy in this world, and attain excellence through our actions. As the great poet Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." We will be the trailblazers for the next generation and for every generation to come. Thank you.
Haris A. Gilani. Zainab Khan. Anwar J. Abdallah. Randa M. Adami. Samir Admani. Mustafa D. Ahmed. Samir Ali. Yvonne A. Alvarez. Dario A. Avalos Caldera. Afi Bajracharya.
They said I won't be nothing, now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never...
Ibrahim S. Beauchamp.
I want to thank the Harmony teachers as well as staff members for helping me get through this chapter of my life and helping me prepare for the next chapter of my life. So thank you very much.
Mariam Benali. Zoe P. Busby.
Hey guys, we did it. We made it through high school. Congratulations to everyone. I want to wish everyone good luck in their first year of college. Bye.
Lynn N. Dam. Ahmed T. Jong. Thomas C. Dolan. Athena F. Finau. Idil A. Gal. Ilhan A. Gal. Abel M. Hailu. Nathaniel D. Hardy. Oceana C. Hart. Zaria A. Johnson.
Hi, my name is Zaria Johnson, and I'm part of the class of 2020. I want to give thanks to my mom, dad, family, and friends. Congrats, class 2020.
Zainab Khan. Leah P. Kumar. Leslie Landaverde. Rico E. Lewis. Gideon Lafanga. Flavia M. Matovu.
Hi, my name is Flavia Matovu, and I want to thank everybody who never gave up on me. I want to thank my family, especially my parents and my family friend.
Rhett C. A. McAnally. Asma W. Muhammad. Marianne W. Muhammad. Saweda A. Muhammad. Dara J. Moore. Fadli H. Mukhtar.
Thank all the teachers for all their hard work during these unprecedented times. And give special thanks to Coach Parrish for being the best coach that I could have ever asked for. Come on, you Tigers!
Mawith Naim.
I'm graduating. I'd like to thank the copy and paste button and whoever shared the documents with me. Thank you. I wouldn't be here right now. Thank you so much.
Mahmoud Nache.
Hello, I am Mahmoud and I'd like to thank my parents, my siblings, and my counselors for helping me stay motivated and achieving my goal of graduating a year early. Thank you, Harmony, for all the great memories.
Blessing E. Okuma. Victory M. Okuma. Chadan B. Panhaitan.
That's 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Paola C. Rodriguez.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on such a momentous occasion. To the class of 2020, I thank you for electing me as your president. It has been a pleasure to know each and every one of you guys. Congratulations. We made it.
Huda Saman. Leen Syed Taleb.
Congratulations, class of 2020, we made it.
Mohsin Sheikh. Caleb Solomon. Skylar S. Staffaroni.
First, I would like to say congratulations to all the 2020 graduates. I would like to thank my mom, my dad, and all the people who supported me along my journey. I cannot wait to see what the future has in store for all of us.
Yisak T. Worku.
Dear class of 2020, dear parents, it is an honor for me to deliver this speech today. You have made it to your graduation. Despite all the abnormality of the past few months, uncertainty and disappointment, you made it. You're graduating in a challenging time. Time to get stronger and wiser, a time to learn real life lessons. And hoping not to bore you to death, I would like to review with you a few final important lessons to complete your high school education. Lesson number 1, love your parents. Your family is your biggest treasure. They were there for you all these years, through wins, fails, through good times, through times of pandemic and fear. Every minute you spend with your family is precious. Make those minutes count. Lesson number 2, work hard. A Japanese proverb says, what you don't sweat out when you're young will turn into tears when you're old. Set high standards and work towards them. Life is more complicated than the TikTok video, but a lot more rewarding if you work hard. Lesson number 3, life is beautiful. Look around, take chances, go find that beauty. Maya Angelou once said, my mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style. Lesson number 4, do good. Give back, spread hope. Even a smile can make someone's day. Don't be greedy. Smiles don't cost you anything. Lesson number 5, things in life don't always go as planned. No one expected a pandemic. We all had different plans. Life happens. Learn from your experience and move on. Lesson number 6, always remember the first 5 lessons. Your graduation is not what you wanted it to be. Neither will probably be your first year in college. But you cannot let yourself get stuck on the negative. Get the help you need. Reach out to your parents, your teachers, your mentors. You have worked too hard to let go. I want to tell you a story. I was born and raised in Soviet Union. I graduated from high school in 1991, the year that the Soviet Union collapsed. Civil wars were happening here and there. We spent the summer of 1990 trying to survive in the midst of street fights, tanks, closed stores, fear. Next year, in July 1991, I got accepted to college, and the state government sent us to do volunteer work in the mountains, very far away from TVs, radios, and news. When we returned 4 weeks later, we learned that we did not have a country that we left 4 weeks before. We now had a new country with a new name, new government, zero security, and zero assurance. Nevertheless, classes started, and I knew my only choice was to study hard as possible. And I did, and so did my friends. People learned how to live in a new way and found ways to be happy again. I believe you will be able to evaluate your circumstances, reflect on the current situation, and make positive decisions. You are graduating at a time of great changes. You can be a part of the change for the better and inspiration for the others. Make us proud. Thank you.